Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? I just wanted to give my deepest condolences to my neighbors over at TikTok. I also was on TikTok, but my lane really is YouTube. Social media has changed the world, and we will never go back to what was. And TikTok is a huge platform, 170 million in the US alone. And you have all of these content creators, you have influencers, you had small businesses that didn't have income for marketing, for advertising, and they understood what social media was in order for them to push their business. And it became such an essence in our lives. And so this is huge. Now, I want to say this, and this, I don't know why, but I feel it. TikTok will come back. I think Trump will do the 90 days assessment, and then he'll come around and say, okay, let it stay. So just hold tight, my darlings, okay? Lots of love. Let me put it here. All right. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we, my darlings? For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed, my darlings. You are so very welcome indeed. Now, I am sure that a lot of you have heard about the Birkin dupe that came from Walmart, and there was such a frenzy. It was called the Walmez. And it was also called the Wirkin, for the working class. It was such a frenzy on TikTok that I said to myself, let me see what's out there. Let me see. And I saw it. I quickly called one of my girlfriends. I said, baby girl, I will give you an extra $100 if you get me this bag. She said, on it. And she got it for me, and she sent it to me, of which I just got. So I put a poll out onto Instagram because I was going to open it right away, and I was like, no. Let me ask Fumi Nation girls whether they want me to unbox it on air live, because I haven't seen it or anything. And the results were obvious. They wanted me to unbox it. So before I unbox it, let me say a couple of things. For those of you that might not be familiar with Hermes bags, because they've got Birkin, they've got Kelly, they've got Constance. They are one of the most expensive bags in the world. And it's very much a status symbol. Quiet as it's kept. I also had a Birkin bag. My God, it was beautiful. It was gold, and I think it had silver accessories, and it was absolutely fabulous. And I had it when I was single, and it was a size 40. And when we were going through IVF, for those of you that might not know, I went through 9 of them. We ran out of money. Yes, we did. And I said, you know what? Let me sell the bag. And I sold it for about £11,000. And I never ever replaced it, because I think in many ways, one, it was expensive, but I had made the money, over time. I think that my life just changed. My life changed. I was a mother at last. I was a wife. I had other responsibilities. And I will never forget when I did the bra hack. I made the money because that episode went viral to 1 million before 3 o'clock that afternoon. I will never forget. And so I made that money. But having it did not make sense for me personally, to pour that into a Birkin bag. It made sense for me to start my brand, to start my business. Having said that, I love luxury items. Mine was very much about style. I buy from bend down boutique. For me, what is bend down boutique? When you bend down on the floor, sometimes I used to do that in LA a lot, and look at pieces. I can go all the way bend down boutique, second-hand stores, thrift stores, vintage, to high street, to luxury items. If I like it, I will buy it. So as far as I am concerned, Walmart laughed all the way to checkout because it sold out. And it became the new Hunger Games for a lot of ladies who wanted to get the Wirkin for the working class. Now, Fumi, you would say, but this is not brand new. We have had Birkin dupes for years. And that is absolutely correct. I think the difference this time around is that this was a bag on Walmart website as opposed to downtown LA, downtown New York. And it was not marketing it as a Birkin bag. It didn't have the logo or anything. Of course, we can see that it looks very much like the Birkin, but it did not say that. And I think the appeal was that it came from Walmart. It came from a legit store where you can buy your toilet roll as well as your Birkin dupe. Also, because I just want to explain a lot before I open it. I think also it was a situation where the climate has changed, especially with Los Angeles being on fire and so many people have lost their homes. And we don't value those things as much as we value life, health, family, security. We value that more than anything else. And I think that was why this Wirkin flew off the shelves. It legitimized it at a time where it no longer even looked appropriate to buy a 50,000 Birkin bag. Even if you did, for those that are privileged too, you wouldn't say it out loud. So my darlings, without any further ado, let's open her up. Alright, so I had to take off the outside packaging because my girlfriend repackaged it when she got it and it had my address on it, so we had to take that off. So this is what it's looking like, and I told her to buy me a neutral for the simple reason that I have every intention of carrying this bag, and I feel that taupe can really go with everything. So this is really, really exciting for me. Oh God, very, very exciting. So we take that off, and then as we can see, they had white borders. So that goes, that goes, that goes. Okay, put the scissors down because you don't want to make mistakes. So let's bring her out. Yes, are we living and loving? And let's turn her around. And this is a size 35. The first Birkin that I had, and I actually did an episode. Here on this channel because I auctioned all of my Louis Vuitton suitcases and everything. Yes, I did. Okay, let me turn it around. So what do we have? We have like a little plasticky thing that is surrounding the nozzle. Let me pull that. There you go. So that comes off. There you go. I don't know. They can see. Can you see? I just bring it to the side. There you go. Let me put that here. Let's lift this up because I always liked to carry my Birkin like this. I like that. I love the size. Like I said, I had a 40 and the 40 was way too big. I will never do that again. And I'm a tall girl. I'm 5'9", but the 40 was heavy because it was good quality leather, and by the time you put things in it, it was just way, way, way too heavy. So I've taken that out. How does it feel? It feels nice. It's got stuff in it, so we're throwing that out. Oh, look, little padlock. It's got a padlock as well. This is interesting. Okay, and then you got that out. You throw this out, and then we got the little key as well, which you can put on. Let me show you what it looks like on the inside. Very, very accurate, because my Birkin bag also had a zip in there, and it has like a slide in there. Let me bring it closer. There you go with the light. It seems okay, and I think it was $70-something. So I'm just going to take this one off here on the side. Nowhere do I see MS. It doesn't have anything on it. And then I've just noticed that you can slide off some plastic protection onto the Wirkin. There you go. Okay, there you go. See, It's very nice and shiny. I am living and loving. You also have it. This is very well packaged, I must say. This is very well packaged. Let me stand here so you guys can see it. Voila. And then it's got a little tag here. I don't want that, so I'm going to cut that off. So that's the bag. This is how I would usually carry it. So if you see me in London, I am carrying the what? The Wirkin. I like it. I like it what? I like it a lot. So hold on. Let me put the lock on here. And then you have the key. I don't know whether I could show you. There you go. Yeah. So you have the key, you have the loop, and then you have the little jacket. So what you do is that you take the key, and the band has loops on both ends. Okay. So you take the key right in there, and then you loop that through. Okay. There you go. So you have it like that. Okay. Then you take the jacket, you push it through so that you have the key. Then you take your bag. I learned this from my Birkin. And then you loop it through like so. And you loop the entire jacket and everything through the second hole. And that's how you have it sitting. Okay? So I like it. I had my twirlies. I kept them when I sold my bag, and I didn't feel anything when I sold it, but I kept the twirlies and I kept the Hermes boxes. And so let us brighten her up a little bit. Let me see if I remember, because they showed me in the store. So you just tie it like so. Yeah, voila. And then we're going to twirl it around. There you go. Is that not adorable? And I have I have another one. So I'm going to tie her also. I am living and loving this. This is so much fun. I support it wholeheartedly. If you are able to get a Wirkin, take it. It's a matter of style. Again, it's to your preference. In this day and age, you do what works for you. And I absolutely love it. There you go. So this is the Wirkin, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a wonderful, wonderful size for me. You know, if I'm going out, I absolutely will take this and put all of my stuff in, and it feels really, really, really nice. Really, really nice. I thoroughly love it. I think it was worth it, and it's really well made. And it has, oh look at, it's got the legs underneath. It's shoes, should I say? Oh, it was very well packaged. Very well packaged, all the shoes, and it's soft. It really is nice and soft. It's a yummy bag. Again, I took this color because it goes with everything. So as far as I'm concerned, yeah, it does work. All right, my darlings, you let me know down in the comment section what you think. Let me know whether you would get a Wirkin, whether you would get a dupe, and what colors you'd like, what sizes you'd like. Would you buy full price? Will you buy second hand? It's just a fun fashionista thing, and I thought, let's do something, you know, a little different. I love the price point of it. I've always loved Birkins. I also like Constance bags. I like Kelly bags. I like all kinds of bags. But this right here, yeah, I'm going to rock it. And it's not going to be my only dupe, because I saw on TikTok that there was a Burberry bag that was gorgeous. And I love that bag too. I'll tell my girlfriend to see whether she can get it. And yeah, as far as I am concerned, I am going with dupes, because in London, just before Christmas, there was was a girl whose Birkin bag was stolen right from the dressing room. I think it kind of sort of went viral. And so for me, at this stage in my life, no. Unless I can really afford it, yes, I will. And even with that, I will go and buy secondhand. Okay, so that way if they steal it, I'm like, well, okay, you know, I can get another one. Well, I don't know, because as far as we're concerned, they're telling you that you have to refresh your website. I don't think Walmart has them anymore. I think it was such a rave, and they did not expect it to be this successful. And I think that, you know, for legal reasons, they'll just say, you know what, let us slow our roll. But here you have it, the Wirkin, the Walmares. And I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, my darlings, do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you what? I'll see you sooner than later. Love you. Bye.